both of my dad's parents are actually cancer survivors, so this does have, excuse me, this does have more personal touch for me. Oh, jeez.
It's okay.
And on a more lighthearted note, I'd like to thank my older brother for excuse me, jeez.
It's okay, take your time.
I'm sorry, I need a minute. Somebody else go.
Yeah, as you can see, this is a really touchy team, and that's one of the reasons we picked Prevent Cancer Foundation, because that's really many homes affected. So I think that's always for a good cause. No illusion we can defeat cancer with $50,000, but we can try, and we will try again maybe.
Step in the right direction.
Yeah, it's definitely a step in the right direction.
Every bit counts, so. Thanks to all who donated and watched this stream. I think it never dropped down 1,000. That's amazing.
Yeah, I think our low point was 1,500, which is a really high low point. that was basically our peak, the last marathon.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
We were all
I'm pretty
excited
sure
about
immediately
that,
when we
so.
booted it up, we had 1,800 or like 1,600, something stupid like that.
I just want to give a good shout out to the donators once again, but this time I want to give them words. Thank you for going big, so we don't have to go home.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I always love saying it: go big or go home. And that's all I do.
Yeah, donators certainly went big.
Indeed.
Actually, I do have to thank all the international people who came here, because it's definitely not cheap to come here.
Yeah, definitely.
There's like, ow, my wallet. It was definitely not cheap to come here, and they definitely came here and did and performed admirably. So, big shout out to Trek Hawk, Elmo, Tigger77, and Moo, who's unfortunately not with us right now. He's going up to New York, and Flicky, and Lag.com, and Poo Train, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to emphasize this again, even people only one game or a couple of short games, they really nailed their games, and without them, you know, our marathon wouldn't have looked as good as it is. So they definitely deserve a big round of applause.
Certainly. Every time we clap, we get clapping smileys.
Shout outs to Clapping Smileys, by the way.
Shout out to Withheld for your happy faces.
Yes.
We're gonna get the biggest happy face ever now.
Does anyone have anything else to say?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright. Well, first off, I would like to thank TJP, Din, and Breakdown for sustenance throughout this whole ordeal. I would like to thank Rane over here for being my co-op buddy throughout Resident Evil 5, because, you know, it absolutely is not. I mean, like, you know, I would not want to run through that without someone to co-op with. Let's see. Everyone else, you know, you guys put on a hell of a show, and I'm happy I could be here to witness all of it. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I'm pretty bad at this kind of thing, but
hey, that's fine.
Andrew says, tell everyone I love them.
Andrew G?
Andrew G? Yes.
Hey, we love you back, Andrew.
Yeah, you're adorable.
And you're definitely not terrible.
You're pretty bad, but not terrible.
Okay, anyone else? Alright.
Oh.
Shoutouts to Polarity.
That's fine.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, obviously thanks to Mike and Breakdown and Flip and the rest of the staff for putting this whole thing together, of course.
That reminds me of something.
And also, I think you did a great job on kind of improving over last year in a lot of ways, as far as not just game selection, but I think especially the races. I would say races are some of the best parts of this marathon, and I would say we need even more next year. And just in general, I mean,
We love
8-person
It's like time.
His head just explodes.
Man. And then also just want to say, I mean, usually, you know, like I guess I'm not the biggest fan of like the usual way of speedrunning of just sitting in your home and getting infinite attempts and resetting whenever things don't go perfectly and just doing that until you get the perfect try. So something like this, like Mike has even mentioned before, this is what's really gotten me interested in speedrunning again. I guess it's the analogy I would use is like the way we do speedruns or have traditionally done them is like a combo video, but this is more like a tournament type situation. So.
To use fighting game analogies.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, you had to expect it coming from me.
You gotta put it in.
You also gotta have Mad Yomi too.
Yeah, exactly.
So I just want to say that's a great thing. Definitely got to keep this up and see if we can get that summer marathon going.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to start working on a summer marathon.
Hey, I'll be in there. I'll be in there to
Okay.
help with whatever.
Question
I
about
wanna-
that.
I can
Would
take-
that be this year or the following year?
It would. If we did a summer
Don't say-
marathon.
I don't think we can afford to do
Yeah,
summer.
let's not say anything. I'll just.
Let's not think about that just
Well, no
Yeah,
one said
exactly.
anything here.
We'll get there when we
It
get there.
It could always be an online type thing. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
That's probably
We
how
could,
it
we could
would
just
be.
like
That's probably how it would be.
swap out the stream or something.
Yeah,
All right.
That's even
Well,
that.
I can comment for 5 seconds at a time over Skype. Oh, hey guys, it's PJ. There it goes. I want to thank everybody here for putting up with me for the past 5 or 6 days.
Awesome.
Because
PJ
my sense of humor is pretty exhausting.
very true.
And I play the worst games imaginable, so...
Further
TJ
Tigger
is on
has
the
witnessed
TV
this.
again, playing the worst games, and I need to practice, but I don't care, so I just kept playing. And extra thanks, as everybody said, to everybody who helped organize this, because I'm extremely lazy, and if they didn't make it so easy to sign up and go here, I probably wouldn't have. So it was more like, PJ, you didn't pay me yet. Okay, where do I send the money? Here's my PayPal. Okay, done. Now what do I do? Drive there. That was pretty much it.
I remember like the day before. You're like, so what day is it?
I knew it was either the 4th, 5th, or 6th that I had to drive. But I didn't want to just show up and then be stuck. So yeah, thanks to everybody who helped organize it, and thanks to all the commentators and everyone manning the donation streams and the chat mods and all that. It's not easy, which is why I didn't do it. And we really appreciate all the work. And all the donators.
Oh,
Yes.
and if I play Lagoon for the first time on stream, can you co-host me in bonus stream? Just see how long it takes me to play through whatever. How many runs will it take for me to beat Lagoon?
We can try.
You won't be.
You won't. Yeah,
There's no way
It will be.
I've been studying his vids, yeah.
at the very best in this
I don't
game.
care. Looking at a vid does not translate to.
You're that you even care about that.
You're just being a stream monster scrub, Josh.
The donators and seeing like the view count so high throughout the marathon, I think, really like pushed us to do our best during all the runs. Like seeing this huge flood of donations really really pushed me to want to do a good job during Color Dinosaur. Thank you. Thank you. Quick speed run. I did my last spring, so I can do better.
Actually, thanks to NerdsDog for actually buying that game and shipping it over
Yeah,
here.
yeah, definitely. And thanks to MTI and SerVG for some really great, entertaining races. And Kureshi, who isn't here right now, but who played the piano
Yeah, that was
very
amazing.
well. Even though he
Amazingly.
played for the wrong game, but that's alright. It was a lot of fun this year, though. I look forward to the next one.
Shout out from the stream chat. They kind of like us for some reason. This is what we've been doing for the last few days.
I kind of like it. That's great.
Shout
It'd be kind of like
everyone
it.
who brought prizes for this marathon, or made them.
Yes.
That was great, and a lot of them are worth a little more than $5, but it's still really great. That,
Well, by the same token, a lot of these people have donated a little more than $5.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'd say
Yeah,
everybody's
that is
earned
true.
it.
Some
So.
people donated 1 cent.
Actually, on that note, a big thanks for the surplus fund. I'm glad that no one got mad at me for that because I don't know how that happened. I had a big surplus for prizes and getting marathon equipment. For example, let us get the mic that we have this year, much better than the mic that we had last year, which is like we went ha ha ha, and then it was like. on the stream.
It's also much more visible. There's very little
it's
confusion.
definitely there's no like where's the mic? I think
By
it's
much more
here. I
visible,
think it's
he means
here.
we have to move it out of the way so we can see the TV.
Exactly. For those of you who don't know, hopefully I won't disconnect the mic pulling it up. There we go. That is our mic.
R2D to the mic.
Beast.
Shout out to the mic.
Exactly. The blue. For those of you who are curious, what it is a Blue Yeti. If you buy it, I recommend buying it at Amazon.com because it's $50 cheaper than the retail price.
Yeah, Pox.
How much is the retail?
Yeah, Pox.
Also, the camera too. You got that right.
Actually, that is TJP's camera. I was going to buy that model, but it turns out TJP had it already, so I figured that.
Well, I like it. I want to know.
It is a really nice camera. I think it's a
Get it on
Logitech.
Amazon as well.
Yeah, it's a Logitech.
So you don't pay $90.
What? Actually, do you know what the model name is, so people
something
know?
C910, something like that.
Yeah, I think it's a Logitech C910. It's the highest end Logitech model out of the C series.
Okay.
Alright, so does anyone else want to go over?
Yeah, I'd like to continue now, if I may.
Oh yeah, sure. You have a very personal story, so
Yeah,
you definitely deserve it.
So yeah, I'd like to thank, first of all, my brother for, when I was like, I want to say 8 years old, he was the one who made our parents buy us Blaster Master for Christmas. And if he hadn't been so into that game, I probably wouldn't have gotten so into that game. And I probably wouldn't be here if not for that, so I appreciate that. He's probably not watching at the moment, but I'll be sure to like. And I also appreciate, I believe it was Funk Doc and Empty Eye who were mostly helping me out with commentary during my runs, because especially during Metal Storm, I really had to concentrate to get... that run went really well, even with the stupid death at the end. So I really appreciate that. And I'm sorry for telling you to shut up at one point, but... yeah, pretty much every boss past the second one in that game is kind of not super serious time, but some of them do require some pretty precise timing, so I appreciate everybody for...
yes.
Quieting down during those.
Now everyone knows the effects of serious time.
And serious bacon time.
Yeah, exactly.
I got one more shout out to everyone who donated to my low percent super seat. I hate you all. It's me. I've run low percent for so long. I'm sick of it.
They loved it. Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna give
Like
a shout out to all the family members, because I'm sure a lot of them helped us and get to this. Because I know I would not be RaneofSOTN if my brothers actually would have let me play Symphony Night when I rented it the first time. Because they were like, "Oh, we beat it and we returned it." I'm like, "No!" So I went out and bought it, and that's where I found all the nice stuff. And before Game Packs was out, and that's where I got so addicted to Symphony Night, and eventually led me here. So, shout outs to my brothers for that.
Actually, if we're gonna be shouting out games, shout out to the Devil May Cry developers for making their game way too damn hard.
Shout outs to Prince of Persia: Sands of Time for being cut from the schedule because game over loops and game freezes, awesome.
Yes, I will have my salty run back next year. Calling it now. Next time will be different.
I'd like to give a special shout out to that couch.
Oh, yeah.
That couch is awesome.
This couch is awesome.
I don't know we have to sit on it much this year, but
We do not give this couch a shout out because it shocks the crap out of us.
Maybe you. This is
Yeah.
They
nice.
troll me so bad. I hate that thing.
fine. Anti-shout outs.
Yeah.
Shout it.
Those are shut-its.
Shut it.
Shout outs to Febreze.
Shout out to Febreze for making this room smell fresher than it should. Does anyone else have anything to say?
I do not envy whoever has to clean this up.
Oh yeah, have we gotten a shot of this rat's nest of cables?
Yeah, people have been asking.
This is absolutely
Yeah.
incredible.
I gotta get my stuff out of there.
It's been
Dun
worse.
dun dun!
It's been worse than that. It definitely has.
Yeah,
this is about
it's
half
pretty
of what it
tame
was.
considering.
It was twice as big before everyone took their stuff back.
Oh man.
Yeah, everyone loves the cable.
Yeah, everyone's just blowing up over that.
Shout outs to cable. We wouldn't be able to do very much without cables. Lots of people have brought various AV equipment. We wouldn't be here with all these switches.
Yeah, there's a crazy amount of electronics in here, and
Yeah,
it's all come from
really is.
internal sources.
Actually, big thanks to the 4-H Center for having a really good electrical wiring and power supply to be able to handle all this.
It's amazing we haven't started a fire or
Yeah.
blew a fuse. I thought we blew a fuse when we lost power, but no, that was the electric company's fault. So.
Yeah.
And the 3 PS3s was the only thing that